not having a podcast last week and then having a podcast this week sometimes. But
Yeah.
it is what it is because shit happens. But I need to get something out there for everyone to at least listen to the show that we are still alive. We're still here, even though Jim's not. He's still taking forever to get his computer done, which is, I mean, I get
Six,
it.
6 weeks, 7 weeks.
It's. I'm sure it's been more than a month now, so we're on to like the second month he'll be out for. So
I
there'll be a few
yeah.
episodes where I'm gonna end up doing myself. I know I will. Just last week I just didn't feel up to doing it because I've been going through shit as well myself. So, but anyway, with all those freaking renditions, I know I said renditions, but without those
Rand-
renditions of whatever, that's not even the word I want, but it's just the word I've used right now. What's up, Beardies and Beardettes? Welcome back to another sunny, fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. We're talking about glare and lights. We're doing this during the day because shit's been happening, and this is the time we've got it right now. So another short little episode. Yeah, I was just gonna say because you got the all glare there. Mine's like the god holy bright, but in person, I can see the pattern on that. You wouldn't believe, like you think there's no like. Look, it doesn't like you can see trees just, but like see then you
yeah.
see
Well, I can somewhat see it just a tiny bit, but then yeah.
like it's just so bright. It makes no sense, but um. Yeah, I don't know. I know. I had a few ideas of what I wanted to talk about, like last night when I had the ideas going through my head about like topics for this week's episode. But I mean, I don't know. One thing I did want to do talk about was kind of YouTube stuff. I ironically
Oh
did
yeah.
send you that video as well, which is like actually been helpful for a change, like understanding YouTube's algorithm and people like actually doing research on it. Did you end up watching that video at all that I sent you?
I haven't got around to it.
Okay, it is literally like because I've been scouring YouTube trying to find like because you clearly like a lot of people make a lot of the videos and they just kind of like ramble on to fill up the time
Yeah.
speed of just not really telling you and giving you the right information. It's like a little walk with me as we talk and I'm giving you information and I watched that dude's video and he actually explains and breaks down like how YouTube pushes you as a market and like all these things and I'm like that makes a bit more sense. Like I kind of figured that but I wrap my head around it a little bit better of how it's explained. I'm like, yep, that makes sense on how YouTube works. So definitely watch that video when you get a chance because it was really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, I could try and explain it, but I literally said renditions, which made no sense. So my
Yeah.
I
That's
always use the wrong
well,
words, so I can never get it right. That's why when I make my videos, like I was going to make a video like trying to debunk. Once I found the right one, and I was just going to do a piss take because that's what my videos are, just giant piss take. And then people sometimes take it too seriously, and it's not realizing
as we've
that's the
seen.
whole character. Which I mean, that seems to be a lot, but people seem to be like that a lot with YouTube. People don't realize that when people are on YouTube, they're it's not them necessarily. It's like it's a character, like your
Yeah.
there's a
You don't.
YouTube version of
Yeah.
yourself. Like it's that's like for me, it's like it's a kind of version of myself, but not my version of myself. Like it's
Yeah.
people see my sense of humor and like my brain, like they're seeing that, but they're not getting me. They're getting a performance of me that I'm trying to create this whole yeah, like the chit videos and whatnot. Like they're all just, and I realized why the progression of the chit videos were dropping down is because I didn't connect the videos to the next ones and the next ones. So the
Oh yeah.
algorithm was just kind of like because
They
they weren't being referred to the next. Yeah,
yeah. Well, they were just they were their own separate things. So it was just
yeah. So and that's actually one of the things that dude talks about in that video for the algorithm, is if you've got like, say for example a podcast, that's why like you like when people do podcasts you see like a million different little shorts, and then it's kind of advertising the main event
yeah.
which is the podcast, and that's what like he talks about like even if you're doing videos not just short form content, if you're doing like I was doing like the whole chit thing having the small videos, have them small so you're kind of giving people the tiddly bits like the sample, and then you've got to connect them into the bigger one or like connect them across, and then you have your main video that's kind of like based off of that. So it's like if you, which technically I mean that's like that realistically if you think about it, it's like a TV show and then a movie. So it's like you watch
Yeah.
Power Ranger TV episodes, you're like, oh, I'm like the Power Rangers. It's like, oh, here's a movie, and you can. It's like, oh yeah, the movie. Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
invested now. Like that's how you got to kind of make your content. You got to kind of like power them along, and it's like okay, it's like yeah. So I'll
You
have
got to
to
entice them in with the shorts.
yeah. So shorts or even normal content, it's just once you get like, because it's a big prize pool. I'm like, oh god, YouTube alone is just a battle royale. I'm like, that's fucked. Because that's basically how the dude explains it. Because like you literally go in, like how he explained at one point, and this is my brief down explanation. It was you get you because apparently all videos. There must be this because he said something about every video gets verified. Or something gets happened at 10 a.m. It's in the video. He explains in the video, so I'm very poorly explaining it. But he goes usually. He said basically like all videos go live at like 10 a.m. kind of thing. So I guess that's the time everyone usually picks for their videos
Yeah.
in America. So that must be the regular time everyone posts their content. And from there it goes out and it prize pools and everything, and the algorithm kind of collects everything. And I guess after a few hours or something, that's when it goes, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and then it pushes there. And that's why people must upload at 10 a.m. So then after lunch, videos get like algorithm pushed for their
Yeah.
afternoon. So like for us, I don't know what our time zone would be for that to kind of push that. But it's interesting whether, that's how that works, whether 10 a.m. works for us as well or not. That's something we might have to try and look at doing
Yeah.
for
Because
our
it also
content.
depends on which audience are we trying to
Is it our audience
like
or the American
target?
audience?
Yeah.
So the
So
time
it's like,
zones.
because obviously I reckon there's going to be a different. So I reckon for us, I'm pretty sure it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, just after like everyone
Mm.
finishes at work and school or whatever, or it's like 8:30 or like 7:30 in the
Mm.
morning, right before everyone goes off to work or school.
So yeah, and that's where you got to like set the time, upload it so then it runs for a couple of hours, and then it's found after those few hours because the
Yeah.
algorithm's got to kind of find your market. And then once it goes, okay, this is your market after a couple of hours, that's why you see that late delayed growth because it's put in the prize pool and then it's competing against all these other videos of similar because that's what the algorithm's got to spend a few hours trying to
Yeah. Yeah.
correlate going, okay, what does your video contain? What kind of content is it? Okay, yours is about food. Okay, we need to put you in the food categories with other food videos. And then it's got to kind of go for a raffle again and define itself. Is it correlating to what people are looking for food videos? And then it goes off to the next tier, and then it kind of battles through all these different videos like a battle royale. And it's just like that's crazy to think. Your video could go out there that could be based on like your pencil video, like which got you like what 200 views or whatever it was. So
200, and it's going up again.
so
It's
literally
somehow found a resurgence.
so that there literally as he explains is that means your video was put up against other videos that were maybe talking about pencils, and yours won the initial lottery because apparently there's a prize pool goes like 100, 1,000, 10, like it goes up in increments on like
Yeah. Yeah.
viewer progression apparently. And so basically yours, out of all the pencil videos, yours won the first round basically by his statistic points. Yours won that lottery round of battle and got put into the next category, and now it's going to battle against other pencil, maybe pencil, maybe not now. It might be like because it might be
No, I don't.
educational. It might be it could be
I
the
think
tea audience. Like I don't know, because you happen to mention Lipton. You know.
yeah. So I think because it went. I think the first round was actually people looking for a good pencil,
Yeah.
and but as soon as you get in, about like 30 seconds in, you realize
Yeah.
it's not about pencils at
Yeah.
all,
So
and so it's like yeah,
and and that's why I'm like, okay, that's intriguing. But then at the same time, it's like it does become hard because you don't want to be making content to please the algorithm because then you're working
no,
too hard
yeah,
and it's taking away yourself. So like. And like it's like it says, it's got to find that niche thing. Like I did kind of have that niche thing with the whole chit thing. It's just then I didn't correlate connection, so that's why it petered down because people were finding that first video, but then I wasn't directing everyone off to the next video, which then would have
yeah,
like
yeah.
got. That's why it got high, but not high enough
But
because it
it
was still
was
being found by
yeah,
those chit people. They were connecting the two because it did show that there was regular recurring like viewers that happened to find it, but because they were like a week apart or like one was every week kind of thing, or every like two a
yeah. It
week or
wasn't
whatever it
like
was, it was very spread out. So it created
like
that
if it
dip.
was like if it was every day, then it would have
They would have
been a
all
bit
been
easier. Yeah, they would have
boosted,
all
yeah.
like gone. Yeah,
So it is an interesting concept to wrap your head around, but then again, you don't want to be like cutting yourself and having to do like a channel where you're doing a video every
yeah.
day, or like it's up to you if you want to do it every day or every 2 day, a week, once a week, once a month. Like you got to find your progress, and that's like when you see most YouTubers, some of them are on that niche of doing once a month because it's like that's what they do, but they know their like video's going to do well because it's like they've got a massive following now because of what their content is, that they can also do that. But then it's just like this whole it is very interesting once you like understand how
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works. Like you've really got to keep that wave, and that's why it does suck though if you have too much variety, because then it does confuse the algorithm. That's why I've been trying to stick on that kind of almost everything being kind of like an educational, like not like because yours have been
Yeah,
a bit more of a how to, in a sense where
yeah,
you're
yeah.
kind of doing a little bit of a how to almost, but like also at the same time it's not like yeah, it's an interesting approach to like having that educational, give information but then how to but then not like it's a balance, a balancing act. So it's interesting to play with. So I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's just
Yeah.
interesting. It's just an interesting thought because like with my other channel, like my Skeletor channel, that's got like a decent like every basically all videos there are basically in double digits because it is the one type of content. Like
Yeah, and
it is all
that's
based around it. So therefore, the audience knows exactly what they're getting on that account because it's
and
just
also
that one
that's
thing.
yeah, it's very specific, and
It's
it's got its
very
one
specific.
target audience. Yeah,
Yeah. So and then if people are into that stuff or other kind of toy people collectors, like it draws those people in because it's like it already knows the demographic. So that's why it kind of works. I mean, I just got to try and grow that a little bit more, and maybe that could become a bit of a maybe more of a main income. Well, not income, but like main
the main
uh,
stroke,
stroke.
the main priority. That no,
Main priority. Seeing so many, I mean, seeing so many stupid videos lately of like off-angled like shit like that. It's just been fucking hilarious. It's like there's one video I saw. I'm gonna segue for a sec there. It's like the one video I saw. It's like, hey guys, I can double flip, and he's like doing the flip like there's two sauces in the front, like cooking up two dishes in the pan. He's like behind the counter, and he's like, hey guy, hey come look at this, and one bloke comes over one side, and the other dude, and he's like, hey,
oh yeah, and
and
they're
then he's
both
like,
and
it
there's
looks like
behind the
he's
counter.
yeah, and he looked like he fucking. I think I sent it to you. I don't know. I might have.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, like that one is like that. But there's been so many of those popping up in my shit lately, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake.
Or
It's,
do you see the video I sent about the dude who was like talking about upgrading his iPhone?
oh, I don't think I did
And
watch
it,
that
it
one.
like it takes you, it really invests you, and it gets the because
Did I?
he has the iPhone 13 mini because he's got small hands,
Hmm.
and
Don't
he
think
like, and then it's all about how like you can get a nose job to fix your nose, and then you
I.
can get,
And he
and
gets a
then
hand job.
yeah, it's a long-winded way just to get around to that one joke, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they're setting it up, a long setup. But no. So yeah, no, I don't know. It's just been fun sharing shit lately. I just spam so much shit now to people that's just like fucking fucking mainly reels because it's easier. So many stupid shit. so many so many stupid fucking videos. But
yeah,
no, I started going through and unboxing or decarding, should I say, some of my figures because I was gonna like I was talking to Jim about it a few times and I started doing it. So this one kind of just fell off, but I'm like decarding them and keeping them.
oh
So
yeah,
that one basically fell off with very minimal damage because I didn't want to like ruin the fucking packaging on them. So and then this one here I managed to actually figure out how to cut with the blade nicely, so you
oh
can
yeah,
barely see it on there, but there's still the plastic rim around it, which I'm happy to kind of just to leave them on my packets like that, not really remove them, but keep the cards so they still look nice. So it's a weird thing I'm into collecting now. I'm collecting the cards of figures, like the master figures anyway, because I spent so much, feel like so much money on them. But I gotta, but they do look nice getting them out the packets finally. It's like, oh my god, but I realized some of them I haven't taken photos of and posted on my Instagram for extra content. I'm like, fuck, I've decarded some of like these two now, and I'm like, I haven't got photos of them on my Insta. Fuck. Now I had to take another photo and like show them off and stuff, but I'm like, So it's like there's so many things I gotta keep track of. That's what I was like asked. I was like, do you still want to do potty? I'm like, I need to plan my shit because like I've got
yeah, I know.
these decarded now that I need to record videos for my like Skeletor channel. So I like do the unboxing shit and there's so many things. And I actually was filming a video trying to decard them, some other ones, because I was making a bit where it's just like I had too many ideas and I couldn't get the idea right because I was trying to be like You ever wanted to try and figure out how to remove your how to wanted to remove the card
Yeah.
from your packet without damaging it, and I was just doing something recording stuff. And I didn't really think of the act, and I was like, ha, and like pretending to be what I was like, ha ha, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've already done the bit now. Like I've removed it from the fucking packaging that I can't reset another one up to be like, fuck, how do I do this to pretend to re-rip? And I'm like, well, that one's screwed. And then I'm like,
You should
how?
just cut the video there. How to?
Oh, and then
Done.
I did another thing where I was like trying to do my duo person thing again, where I filmed myself like having a go at
Oh
myself
yeah.
for like opening them, and then I didn't like decide to leave the footage from those ones, but I've still got the footage of the other stuff. But then I was like trying to like cut the other one out with the knife, and I ended up just stabbing the fucking blade through the cardboard and like it's just like I didn't really care for these ones, so it's not too bad. But like in one of the times when I'm cutting it, I'm like, ha! Like as I'm sliding it, and the handle comes off and the blade's stuck in the thing. I'm like, well, that's not meant to happen. So I'm like, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with the footage, but it's like stuck, and then, but the whole time I'm trying to be very careful, but it's very rough, and I'm like cutting it, and I'm like, oh yep, and I thought the whole time I was doing it, I'm like, I'm gonna cut myself because I'm like jankily doing it, like very and I managed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
not cut myself. But then I did later. So when I was being careful with the other one, that's when I fucking stabbed myself. So fucking stabbed myself
It's
in the
always the
thumb.
way.
You can't see it, but it was pissing out, and it almost went. I feel like it almost went through my thumb almost, because like I was fucking trying to be careful. It fucking slipped and went stab with the sharp pointy end, straight through my fucking
Yeah.
thumb, and I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, bitch. I was leaving the dude. I was like, fuck you, motherfucking bitch, and fuck you, and getting yelled at all my
Lit
shit.
literally sitting right here, I have for when I do my models, I have literally
In the law.
a bag of band-aids and antiseptic cream
Oh, okay.
because
Because what are
when
you
you're
using?
like,
Are you using little blades, a little Stanley? What are you using? You got a Stanley knife, or are you using the little sharp like?
I use Stanley knife, but like those blades, like
Yeah,
the
I bought a
what are they?
I bought a kit of those, like the actual like exacto, like the fucking nice sharp blades. Fucking so
Yeah,
sharp.
like that.
It's fucking oh,
So just like
where is my little my little case, my little my little case of.
oh, you got was it craft knives? Oh yeah.
So yeah,
See, those are better than this. This is just unruly, and you
this
just
little
like,
fucker right here. See, look at this fine point tip.
and it's always the sharp ones.
That there,
It's
because it's got
always
the sharp point, went straight into my fucking finger.
yeah. It's always you're just going. You're just whittling away at the plastic, and then it's just
Yeah, I
like,
reckon that would have
oh,
almost went through the other side, because when I felt the pain wasn't where I stabbed it. It was like on the top side of my thumb, and I reckon I almost would have like pierced through my fucking thumb with that. I reckon it almost came out the other side.
but it's always in the moments where it's like, oh, there's a bit of resistance there. Oh yeah, I'll just push a little bit. I'll try again. Oh shit.
And like it's just like yeah, see I should have been using the oh my god, they're all over the place. Just fucking everywhere. That's like a cleaver knife.
But
They're on the magnet and they don't want to come off. They pain in the ass.
but then I was like, I've done this too much. Like I just cut like all like both hands were just like completely
Yeah, 'cause
covered in just cuts.
cuts
And then
everywhere.
I was just like, yeah, I'll get some safety gloves
Because that's the
to
one
like
I
cut
should have been
proof.
using, because that's like the rounded
Oh
edge.
yeah,
That would have been, because like I'm trying to use the flat edge, and
yeah.
so
So you
so
just
this
like
would work better if
curve
I'm
it.
because then I could curve around everything. So that's what I should be using to cut out the fucking the plastic, but I haven't. But I need to go over and take photos first. I remind myself take photos so I can fucking put them up there as content and then debox them and then rephoto again. So I'm doubling down. It's just like because at one point I was taking photos of them in boxes and posting them up, being like, I got this one, I got this one, I got this one as I was getting them, and then I kind of just stopped because I was buying them kind of frequently, and then it wasn't really posting content, and I was just like, "Ugh." But they look great. Like actually getting around the boxes, I'm like, they actually look great out of the boxes. I'm like, I gotta look at doing more content with them now, and like I'm contemplating, do I rip on the chit thing with them still because I did that little bit with the chit, and I was like,
Didn't Kyle
yeah,
like
he liked
see
it.
that? Yeah,
Yeah, cause
yeah.
like, but I mean, like Kyle's using that count now to like share so much like content that people like share at him, and it's good that they're not like gatekeeping because like they're like supporting that people are making their own merch and stuff, and it's great to see that they don't really care. Like some people get
What's
very
free
anal.
advertising?
Yeah, and it's good. So there's like so much like, but there are some accounts that are literally like re-ripping the content and re-uploading it, which is kind of dirty. Like, it's just I hate content like accounts that do that, just re-upload because they know they're gonna get views from it. I'm like, do some work with it, like do some edits and stuff, like
Yeah.
that's what I do. So it doesn't bother me because you're adding to it. But when people just flat out re-upload, I was just like, that's just
It's just
like it's
lazy.
just lazy and dirty. Because I was thinking I could have done that like with the chit videos because I've been putting them into one big video. It's like I could upload them, but then that's just not really doing anything. Like that's just
No, so yeah.
collecting them together and uploading them. Like that's But I don't know how long those videos are going to stay around for because I feel like chit's kind of on a weird. Like it's getting
Yeah,
views, but
it's
it's gonna get to a point where it's like it's repetitive enough that it's gonna plateau
yeah.
out. Like it will get to a point because it's just the flavor of the month. So that's one of those things. But no, I'm just trying to think of a million different ideas for the stuff we're doing. So yeah, so I was doing like a cross between because the unboxing was going to be on my channel, as it more of a how to like decard your figures.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I kind of yeah, so I don't know where I'm going with that. So I've got the footage there, but I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Maybe might use it as footage because I do have an idea of like something where I want to kind of do like a almost like a kind of like a television kind of thing where like it'll pop up as like you're flicking through kind of thing, and I wanted
Oh
to
yeah.
use different footage videos as in between, like kind of like you. I know you've been doing it a little bit as well, which I like, which is pretty cool. But like I'm thinking I need to try and do something. That's why I need like more wigs and stuff to like make the aesthetic noticeably obvious that it's like meant to be a different character kind of thing. Like when you flick through, it's it's like okay, this is a different show, and then it cuts
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
like the show, and I was thinking, yeah, I need to try and figure that out somehow. How I wanna. It's a lot of work because yeah, you wanna make sure it's like people get the idea and the point that it is someone different. It's like it's not meant to be the same.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just. But that's the whole point of like my channel, like the whole pickle tube TV thing. It's like because the concept where I wanted to go with the whole idea was it's meant to be like because pickle like for me the whole pickle tube thing because I don't know if I can't remember if I've ever told you this but it definitely very influenced the whole pickle thing for me is very influenced because I used to play a game as a kid called Pickle Wars, and it was very retro like computer game but it was like very educational kind of style game, and these pickle slug like creatures were aliens, so they were from like pickles from outer space basically. So that's kind of like when I eventually came up with the whole pickle tube TV, like then the character and everything, it was kind of reminiscent of these like creatures that like that's what influenced me, but like these were more pickle beings, kind of like how Fortnite
Yeah.
has the big
The
deal,
dill. Yeah.
and like that's kind of where I was going with the whole pickle character, which was kind of funny when they put it into Fortnite. That's why I like rode that whole wave. I was like, yes, I got my guy because like that's how I envisioned that kind of stuff. Like that's how I've always kind of had it as is
Yeah.
they're a being, they exist, and that's what the channel was meant to be. Like the channel, and that's why I was when streaming and stuff, it was meant to be variety because it's meant to be like the alien observing Earth entertainment, and like the old joke where with different cultures like Asian people think like all white people look the same, and like there's always that joke where like kind of like that's like that's why I wanted like the pickles to be like they just see the human race as all the same person, so that's why I wanted it to kind of be me in everything, but they're looking slightly different because they renditionally see humans as
You
all
as
the
the
one.
set. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like all these different people, but like I'm like, but I'm not. Like it's, but like you're observing it as like the aliens are being like observing it. So like there's this whole thing I've been culminating, like trying to figure out how to do it, but executing it's been slightly tricky by myself. But that's why like renditionally now, like I'm trying to persuade that in my videos lately, where like the chit video had the two, where I'm like, but I'm you and me, but like that's kind of like a reflect of that. But that's more of a subconscious joke. But I'm kind of like stapling
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in, like trying to like that there are like it's a like that one's more of a metaphorical like approach to it, but I wanted to kind of like include that a little bit more, and that's why like when you look at the videos like on my channel especially, like I've been doing like trying to do that kind of content that we've been doing similarly, but like having a bit of
Yeah.
variety to it still. So like someone's like almost like feels like you very detective based, but then someone's like I gotta like want to do some cooking stuff and stuff, be like a chef or something, but like I want to do different things, but it's me, but I gotta like stereotypically like make myself look different in a sense where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my style is different, my hair might be a bit different, so that's why I got to like wigs and stuff. So it's like, but it's a whole big process, and it's just it gets to a point where it's just like, fuck, it's very overwhelming trying to settle this up with this idea I want to try and execute. But
It's also really hard when there's only one person to film it. So
mm, So then you get like this stagnant of like one film angle or everything's the same or whatever. So, but that's the concept that I've always had that I wanted to try and do, and then I wanted to kind of get around to that some stage where my videos would kind of be a mishmash of nonsense, and I think I might just have to just jump into it and just try it sooner rather than later. But yeah, it's because it'd be kind of funny just like because I want to kind of do that with the video where you kind of see like you'd be like kind of that's why I'm trying to find out that investment level of like where people that's why I've been trying to find out the retention thing because I want to do it
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I get someone's retention and then as you're just in it changes. I want to kind of find that where it's just like you feel invested and it's taken away and you're like fuck I
yeah,
was
yeah,
getting like really drawn into that and then you like get next and then you're like what the fuck and then it's changed to something like completely off opposite. So it could be like drawing those into like doing something like car mechanics or something and you feel very invested and it's taken away and then it's like the next minute it's the video switched to cooking and you're like what the fuck is this like wasn't I just and you like but it's still me but it doesn't look like you know what I mean and then like and you start
yeah,
getting
yeah,
invested in that maybe and then it's taken away again and it could go back to the car video but then it's like you've missed like making it feel like you missed 10 minutes of stuff. So it's gone like, oh, here we are. We're going to show you how to change the belt of this thing on the fan belt. And then you're like, what the fuck? Like, how to, and then it's taken to cooking. You come back. But then now I've like already moved on from the fan belt. And I'm like, hey, this is how you replace the radiator. Like, you're like, well, but I didn't know how to fucking, like just as it's like giving you the information, I want to take that away. I want to like
yeah,
just
yeah.
rip it from your fingers kind of thing. So that's like, I know. I mean, like I mean, it might be good. Like if we like have like if I have more, like eventually, like if we do, like if you, I don't know if you do come out this way, like we collab and like try and like
Yeah.
get like because then I could like I know because it kind of reminds me of I don't know. There's all these ideas in my head, and that's just one that I've been trying to do, but it's just trying to get that retention like thing. Maybe I should just do it because it feels more of my kind of thing. Like yeah, I don't know. Just it'd be funny just to like just fuck around, like because I've also said I want to fuck around and just like throw people off, but it's just keeping
Yeah.
people in the retention where it's still keeping that retention pattern, but it's
So
like
that they just stayed
yeah,
just
so
long
you
enough that
stay long
it's
enough and you feel like you've invested to be informed with something, and it's just taken away. Like I just want to be able to do it where it's like, this is how you get so and it's like you learn you better find the information, the piece of information you need, the answer you're gonna get and fucking taken away. It's like. What's two? It's like what's 35 divided by 6 plus 5? And you're like the answer is, and it's fucking taken away just before you need it. Like
yeah, yeah,
I just want to be yeah. I know, but something that's gonna. But it's just trying to find things that are like very helpful. The right thing though. It's getting the right thing that's gonna be like helpful to people, just to irritate them as well. Because it's like I want people to feel irritated. I mean, it almost like feels like ADHD in a sense, like the video's a representation of ADHD. Because it's always like what ADHD feels like. You're doing one task, and as you're doing one task, you get distracted to go do the other task, and then
yeah,
by that
yeah.
time you've done 10 other tasks, and the first task you started isn't even finished, and then you've left it for like a week, and then you're going to come back to it. So, I don't know. Maybe that's, I don't know, it's just a whole, my brain's just got all these ideas.
Oh, now I've got the thing. Now I keep thinking, should I do a joke day in the life?
uh,
At 7 a.m., I do this, and then you
do
start,
it like
and
a
then
vlog,
you're like,
like a vloggy type.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you go, oh, and you walk off, and you do
Yeah.
something else. Stuff it. That's my video for this week. Stay tuned.
That'd be great.
It's
Another thing I like even if we like do similar takes, I love it because like you like I like how to see how your brain like approaches it. Like when we did our flashlight video, like I wanted to talk about that because I like that I challenged myself, and I'm proud that I made it like a 1-for-1. Like I'm very happy I did that because like I could have done whatever the fuck I wanted to, but I was
yeah,
like
you
no,
could have done.
I wanna go for a 1-for-1. I want to see how well I can recreate that, and I did. Like I was happy that I
Yeah,
basically
it
got it
was.
1-for-1 and it was good. Like, and it wasn't actually as hard as I thought it was. Like, I just end up just like watching it, acting it out as I watched it, and then just remimicked it, and yeah, it got it pretty smack bang on, which I was happy of.
Yeah,
And then there was and then your video, which was like a whole reboot of the whole like
yeah. Mine's just like it for the first like 30 seconds. It follows the exact same
mm,
recipe as the others,
has the recipe and
and
then
then
just
and
changes.
then and it turns 90 degrees and goes the
Mm.
other way.
And that's exactly it. That's what I'm like.
So
That's the kind of stuff that I want to have. So it's like, I mean, if eventually, like I said, if we if you do come out this way at some point, we'd start doing some content. It'd be fucking great. Like just having left wing things. Like 'cause I was thinking, because another shot would be cool is if I'm like doing a video in the foreground, and then you're
And
like
then I
you'd
just
walk about like you're in the background even like you're like doing a take in the background. You can't hear,
yeah
but you can see you. But it's not. People just think, oh, it's just a person in the background. But then you watch your video, and then you could like you realize like it's like Inception. Like that's
yeah
what the
yeah.
kind of shit I want to do is like where it's like just not feel like it's involved with anything, but like it is. Like it's this whole like just I don't know. It's again like wasting people's time on an unnecessary random goose chase. Just being like, wait,
Yeah.
there's crossing in the videos and they're like happening
We
together,
just keep linking the
and
videos
like
together,
and
but
then
never
be
actually like
yeah.
crossing paths.
And be like, could be like a thing where like we do a thing where it's like at a shop or something. It's just like, oh, like I could be a vlog, like, oh my god, I found this awesome, cool Hot Wheels. I'm like, oh, there's this one here, but like, oh, which one do I want? But like, ah, fuck, I don't want that one. And then it's like, oh, but and then you do a video where it's like your view, like, oh my god, there's this. Oh fuck it, and it's like we're in the background of each other, and then we just like walk off, and it's like things like that. Or it's like I put something down and you come by and you pick it up, and oh, I wanted one of these, and you walk off with it. Like we could do
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that, and then it's just like in different shots, like
Or just
paralleling each other. Like
yeah.
like every time like it's crossing paths without actually like it's collabing without collabing. Like
Yeah, it's
like I just love to do stupid shit like that. Where I don't know, it just feels like it's setting up a whole like I mean we're giving away for most people, but I mean that's those who only watch
I
the
know.
podcast will get the point. Like they'll get the
Yeah.
but I mean I don't know, even if you knew it's like a magic trick, like even if you knew the magic, like it's still kind of nice to
But
see the
only
magic
yeah.
trick, kind of thing. It's still entertaining to watch. Like
And also if you're only watching one of the videos, it's only gonna show half the story.
yeah, because you're not going to know when it's going to pop up either. So
Exactly.
it's gonna be one of those things. But no, like that'd be cool to do just like long shots or something, and just be like, oh, I've got to wait for this shot. There's like, cause like with the videos where you've done with like the plane flying by or something, do a shot
Oh
where like
yeah.
I could like walk by. It's like I just gotta wait for this person to walk past. It's like me walking in the in this shot, just like walk through, walk out. And then it's just, and then I could be like pretending to vlog and then be like, oh fuck, sorry, I think I just walked through some dude's shot. Oh well, anyway, like that shit would be great. Like, it'd be so fucking good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. There's things we can do that one day it'll happen.
And
One
one
day,
day soon it shall.
one day
I,
soon.
I can guarantee that.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just crazy to think like fun shit can happen.
The other thing was a two-person bike. I wanted to do a
Oh,
funny
two people
video like
bike. I've
that.
always wanted to ride a two-person bike.
They're really difficult.
Yeah, I've seen. It's crazy.
But I
Uh,
don't know how the goodies did it with three.
We had three. Yeah, I know. I was
It's
thinking
like
that like that's the other thing
it,
too that always inspires me. Like the goodies like influenced me. Like the Three Stooges, Monty Python. Like they're all the things I'm influenced by. And like nothing like that really anymore. Like it's kind of sad that there's no
no, yeah, they
content
don't really
on that path.
allowed to do that anymore. But yeah,
Benny Hill Show. That's like although like there's a plenty of like Australian comedy, but like it's just like not the same. And even like BBC comedy, there's BBC comedies, but they're just not the same as what they used to have. Like those were good back
yeah,
in the
it's not
day.
the
They're just not the same. Good old classic Stitch comedy. I don't know. It's just yeah. I don't know. It's just I'm just thinking about it now. I'm just thinking like Monty Python and stuff like that. Just how they. That's why I always loved it. It was like just always something was always like little
now
sketches.
what's
And now something
what's the one?
completely different.
What's the hotel? The hotel one with John Cleese. What is it? Faulty
Oh,
Towers. That's the
Fawlty
one.
Towers, yes. I know it was a bit different, but that was still good. It's like that. It's like there's so many things. Like even like Mr. Bean, you literally have a guy that doesn't even talk,
Exactly.
and people found that entertaining. And it was only a few episodes, but like so characteristic. Like I don't know, so many things you can do. I know. One day we'll get some content, more content on par, sense of humor. That's the other thing too is you're really gotta have the right balance of like understanding of content. Otherwise, it just doesn't meld
Yeah,
right when you have very opposite like idea of content.
but nah, it'll be good.
I gotta do something. I gotta try something because I know Jens doesn't really watch the podcast much, but we gotta do some more videos with Jens. Like Just different, like
Are
throw
we
it in
just
there a little. We're gonna do things. Throw it in a
are we
little
just
bit.
are we just gonna just like just
I
copy
want,
every one of his?
because I want to do a like a geocache video at some point. But I gotta do a. I feel like I'll do a geocache and just have like and just be like find a random geocache, and then when I open it, like pull out and it's like a photo of Jensen. It's like what the fuck? Like how's Jensen this? Like it's a random geocache. Like it's like a magic trick. It's like ta-da! Like and just be like what the fuck? And like like people always like seem to find random shit. It's like they half the time they set it up. Like it's just set up shots. It's like oh I found this thing. Oh my god. I mean I still don't know how real that was because it's kind of funny. Like there was the dude at the like who did like an op shop. I guess he has like a head cam or a glasses. I don't know. But I don't know, he's got an op shop video and he's like finds a bag and he's going through it and there's like baked beans in the bag. I'm like, clearly that's only recently poured in there.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like, there's no way like no one would have like assessed that. But still, it's just like so many people just like walk in with shit and then set up as something that they found. It's just like it happens so much. It's just like there's so much fake. There's so much fake content. Like that's what it is. It's like it's all staged fake content. There's so much of it. But it's not. But like it's not. I don't know. It seems that people find it entertaining. But I'm like, I want to create entertaining fake content. Like I kind of want people to know that like there's no way that's real. Like it's kind of obvious that it's not real, but it's like still entertaining. Like
yeah.
I don't want people to be like I'm not trying to like swindle people and be like, oh, this isn't actually real. It was fake the whole time. Gotcha. Like I want people to kind of be aware that it's fake. This is like there's no way.
Yeah, it's like it's
Like
just for fun.
yeah, it's just for fun.
Exactly. Yeah, so
But yeah, I don't know. There's so many things. Like I do like the track that I'm on at the moment with my content, which I am enjoying little bit better, adding a bit more reform to it. Yeah, my sun's starting to go down. Your sun going down to get glary still.
no, mine's going up. Mine's turning up. It's encroaching. Why am I pointing that way? It's encroaching on the map.
It's moving up a bit more. Mine's gone a bit dark.
I've got a massive limestone wall there, so as soon as light hits that, it's
Uh,
just more.
yeah, glaring off of it. But no, yeah, no, I know. There's just fucking dumb. That's the only thing I'm annoyed about. Fucking stab myself. But yeah, no, there's not much. Like I said, I know there's not much to really fucking. I don't know. It gets like that with the podcast, but I just can't not have content out. Like I feel like it gets a bit quiet and there's not much to sometimes talk about stuff, but like at the same times like I don't want to not have a video. Like sometimes I can just sit here and talk about with shit with myself if I need to. Like that's what's like I will figure something to talk about by myself, even if it is like a 10-minute video. It's like I'll make a 10-minute video and I'll upload it.
Yeah.
Like, but no, it's just like It's it has been nonsense the last couple of weeks. Oh, I got reflux now. That's the pizza. The pizza I ate. I don't know. I feel like I'm dragging it along a little bit trying to think of something, but I mean, I don't know. There's things to talk. I know there's things where there isn't things to talk about. It's just I don't know. I feel like I'm just emptying my head out, and I'm just like like I feel like
I was about to say something. I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's starting early. Oh no.
Too many thoughts. Too many thoughts, but none. That was it.
Too many things have happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. This week, Jim and I should be playing Gears Reloaded.
That's it. He is this week. If he gets around to actually. Yeah. I don't know if I do want to pick it up. I do want to pick it up. I don't know if I was going to pick it up this week or not. But I do want to grab it.
Well, he bought it months ago.
He digitally, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm not sure how. Anyways, I checked in with him the other day about it, and he's like, "Oh no, it's on its like it'll be here for day one." So, I'll have it day one as well. So
that's all right then. That'll be good to see us go through that again.
Yeah.
Play through that when it was not even that long ago. So it'd be interesting to see.
I know it's like 4 months.
It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be so much more responsive, maybe too. I wonder. It's gonna be interesting to see how like responsive it is.
But I haven't even played the original Gears of War 1. I've only played.
That's what I mean. It's
Ultimate,
very similar.
which is, yeah.
This one is kind of very similar to that. It's just slightly like upscaled again. I think.
I thought the last one was in 4K.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not much difference from Ultimate. I don't think it's like
Yeah,
it's just like slightly. That's why people are getting a bit weird about it on Xbox, because it's like, but like they get it for
because
free
like
anyway. Like,
they've
but
already, yeah,
if you got the Ultimate, it just upgrades to that. Like, it's the same thing. It's just a bit more supported, I guess, because it's got crossplay now supported. Because that the new version will be able to play crossplay between Xbox and
yeah,
PlayStation and the whole. But then it's more for PlayStation that benefits from it because they never had it.
yeah. But also, is that the one where you like as soon as you go and do whenever you go and do interactive stuff, you just start shaking? Is that 2 and 3? Possibly 2 and 3.
I can't remember now. It's been a while.
There's a
Might be.
few of them where in crossplay, if you're not the host, it does bug out just a
Maybe they
bit.
might have fixed that. Maybe
Yeah, but that's
maybe it's a bit more stable.
I've Dom back, so that's all I care about.
Because there's Gears which I want to look at picking up myself as well because it's not too expensive. It'd be good to play that again and be like, and just be like, look, I've got trophies on the PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, haha, funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we've got also Helldivers comes out that day as well. I got to reinstall
Oh
the
yeah.
Helldivers for the ODSTs because that's a war bond. They got a whole war bond for the Halo stuff, which is pretty cool because you have it's reminiscent of the two characters from ODST. Fucking, I can't remember his name now. Buck, and that I can't remember, and then the chick, I can't remember her name. But yeah, they have the two characters, a bunch of Halo weapons. I'm like, oh, just running around Helldivers with Halo weapons. I'm like, oh, I'm so
Yeah.
keen to have that assault rifle. Like, I'm like, oh, it's like I haven't played Helldivers for a bit, but I'm just like, no, I'm gonna wait till that drops, and then I'll re-level everything, like regrind again, most probably. But you'll have to look at getting Helldivers at some point.
Yeah.
Come play some Helldivers. Fucking get back into it. Because I'm keen.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've played it, and like I've got most of the shit like unlocked. Because that's why I kind of stopped playing. Because I basically like
Yeah,
unlocked
it's like
everything, and I'm like,
nothing to do,
well,
yeah.
I don't need to keep doing shit when I don't have So I uninstalled it, but I have to reinstall it and yeah, go through the new shit. Pretty keen. So, but yeah, just been playing games otherwise. I mean, we've been playing games. We've been playing bloody fucking
Oh yeah.
Fortnite. I'm still questioning fucking War Thunder. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm just too far behind.
Yeah, it is a bit difficult when you're
Being someone
very
new.
far back.
Uh, it's funny, but like at the same time, it's just like, I thought, oh, it'll be something else I can play with because Mules play something different. I'm like, oh, I'll play that. Gives me something else to try and play, and I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah, no, it's like I'm a bit too far advanced in that, and it takes a long time to get to the top. So it's
yeah. Oh, was it? What the fuck's that? The plastic? Is it? What the fuck? Is it a shot of plastic or a shot of glass? The fuck? Might be a bit of glass actually. Oh, wherever that went.
at this point,
Oh, that's
podcast
remember.
listeners, Dale has found a piece of plastic or shattered glass.
Yeah, it was just right there on the couch, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was picking it, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then I put it up on the bench, and it fell off the bench. So I'm like, "That's gone, wherever that's gone." But yeah, no, the listeners. I feel bad for the listeners that are listening because they must be like watching. Oh, they don't watch; they listen, and there's just
Yeah,
silence because when we're like in between, when you're watching video, you can see what's going on. So it's just like,
yeah.
But no,
You
I
just
don't
gotta add in like, just gotta add in.
know, like elevator music.
The Beardy Bros were pondering life.
Yeah, just slip it in the audio. No, I don't know. So it's interesting. Like it's podcasting is interesting. I mean, I always see so many people that have podcasts doing, but then it's like they can because they're already established people.
Yeah.
That's why they have established podcasts because they easily can. Like, sucks for the real podcasters out here. I mean, who is really a real podcaster?
Well,
And like,
yeah. It's like
but it's just harder for the smaller, the underdogs. You don't have a name for yourself when you try to do a podcast. You get nowhere. We got like 81 subscribers, but could be a
yeah.
little bit
So
better. Could be a little bit better. I don't know.
who knows? You're getting quite a few views at the moment
It's
with
getting there.
the recent podcast, but
Well, that's
yeah.
it. I know you've been bringing the people in mules. Everyone loves the mules. Everyone's
Oh,
enjoying it.
Jim's gonna come back and just
I'm gonna feel weird coming back when Jim finally comes back, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I already told him, dude. I said to him, dude, when you come back, we're gonna have to run smaller episodes. Like, the long episodes just don't work anymore. Statistically, it seems to like they play better when they're
but like
smaller."
is this the biggest gap that we've ever had without a main host?
Main host, yes, this would be the biggest gap because when Jim wasn't on, I did. I missed a
I
day, and then I'm trying to think because it
because
was
I
yeah, because it was like 3 weeks because I missed a day, and then I was like, nope, I need to do a video. So when the next week came, I ended up doing a smaller video. It was slightly longer, and then there was a third week. I did a slightly smaller video, but now this has been like you've been on for like 3 episodes, like and then a
I
day
think
off,
this
like a week
is
off, and then this is your fifth technically. If we had
yeah,
it
yeah,
concurrently, this would have been if you did last week, you would have been four, and this would have been the fifth week. So this is the longest gap
yeah,
without an actual co-host, like the main co-host between me and Jim.
yeah,
So I've stuck through and blue through it, fucking thick and thin. Like
yeah. Because you've done a few episodes by yourself there.
yeah,
When was it? Was that when he moved?
yes, there was one where he was moving. Yeah, actually, all of
And
us around that group basically.
and when he lost the power in the storms
Yeah,
last year,
yeah. So it's like one episode
something
he
like
would.
that. Yeah,
So sometimes we've just missed an episode. Sometimes because don't worry about it. But like I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
go like 2 weeks
Like
without a video. Like
yeah,
1 week's fine, but I can't
but
do no content for
but
2 weeks, 3 weeks because it's a slippery slope for the YouTube channel. You don't want it to
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Then
you'd
it
have to
just
do that. You'd
drop
have
off.
to,
Yeah,
yeah. Otherwise, we'd have to plan that we'd need to have like a month or so break to then set it up so that when it's done, we come back. So then it like hopefully re-engages the channel. So it'd
yeah.
be a whole. But yeah, it's a tricky thing like trying to balance between podcasts and then if I make content for the channel as well. It's like do I make other content in between to keep regular posting to make it more active than just once a week? It's trying to make shorts is tricky,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I did say it was gonna be a short episode. I mean, I could just leave the episode there, even if you.
I mean,
I
is there that much more to talk about?
not
It'll
really.
just
I
be
kind
us
of.
rambling.
I know. I bet, and that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get myself out of doing so that because that's what happens a lot with Jim is we just ramble, and that's why we end up with all this extra
Yeah.
longer episodes, and it's like unnecessary. And I said this will be a shorter episode if you jump on, and it's not even an hour long, which I'm fine with having. Like because
Yeah.
I feel
So
like we
it's
just
like
pull shit out of our ass all the fucking time, and it's like
yeah,
it's just
it's like
wasting everyone's time. It's wasting our own time and everyone else's time, and it's just like just to try and think of something to come up with it. But I think
exactly. So
yeah,
it's like
no, it's good to have you on anyway. Like it's even though like sometimes you may not have much to say.
yeah.
I always feel like I'm
It's like
talking the most. Like I'm the main host, and then everyone's just else here
well, it's
listening. But
I mean it's your show, so I mean
that's why I do like when Wookiee's on because I love when Wookiee's on because it's just like he just has so much cool shit to say. So I sometimes just let him go, and it's just fucking great. So I want to get him on. I'm trying to get him on sometime while you're still around to get him on with
oh yeah.
us. But he's a tricky one to get a hold of, so I'm gonna try and organize that at some point. But you'll get a laugh out of Wookiee actually, like being in a conversation with Wookiee.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking gold. He's fucking gold. But anyway, I digress. With that, I think we'll leave that there. Thanks for coming by. We got again Mule's joining us as co-host. He's now like I said
Yes.
last time. He's now an honorary co-host. He's what I say, you
Hey on.
executive, whatever it was.
Yeah,
last time.
executive and I kept growing.
Yeah, so I
So
don't know where we're at
I've
now.
the corporate ladder I've just
Corporate
gone
ladder.
up and up and up. So I'm the CEO of the Beardy Bros now, just clean
Nearly,
shaven,
yeah.
just
Isn't it always like that? Isn't that like the CEO of any business is completely opposite to the branding? Like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't even reflect the brand company properly. But anyway, no, fucking thanks for coming by and joining us for another friggin' awesome episode. Definitely a lot shorter. If you are actually liking a shorter episode, let us know in the comments down below because I am more than happy to have a 40-minute episode, hour-long episode, hour and a half long, not even that, It has been fun doing the 2 hour, but that is a lot of time with Jim's rambles. I feel like I'm just throwing Jim under the bus because he's not here to defend himself. Um,
Yeah, but
I mean it's half and half between the two of us. We have great banter, But I mean, if you
Yeah.
are enjoying the smaller episodes, let us know so I can try and keep those on a more reformed situation, so we can do the content a little bit more clean lined and thorough. Because I know I had a few drag out moments where I had brain farts, but this is therapeutic for my brain because there's so much noise going on upstairs. But anyway, thanks Mules for coming by and joining us and having a laugh and chilling
That's all
and
right.
um
We'll
yeah, fucking catch everyone
we'll
next time.
regroup this week, and we'll catch you all next week.
Yes. So thanks again. I'm getting all snorty, and not from doing coke. Anyway, bye bye.
Bye
Don't
bye.
don't do drugs.
Yeah, you cut on. I've been doing lines of coke. Oh shit.